met someone and they said, "You should come talk to my teacher, my master." And so I went with him, and old Tibetan dude sitting in the back room of a house where he was visiting, and it was, pretty much had the whole Tibetan thing in the back room. And he was reading one of these books that goes a long ways, and the pages are not connected. They're held between two boards, kind of tied. And so you flip it over, such like. And so I ended up going to talk to him, and he made reference to teachers. But he said, the way that you will know a true teacher, he says, you got to be careful because there are many false teachers. And he said, the way you will know a real teacher from a false teacher is by their attitude towards money. And interestingly, that was before a string of teachers that I had that all revealed ultimately that they were not in balance in the regards to the material realm of things. And it all showed up through their attitude towards money. They all consistently failed the test.
And is that as simple a diagnosis as their will to receive was muddying up their access to their will to bestow, if it was there at all? Or that in the ways that fear and desire throw us off course from pursuit of virtue, that their desire was just too big? And to what extent is that also cultural? Because I think the teachers you're referring to also came from cultures that had a very different relationship to money than American culture. And like, kind of, how do you make sense of that? And did they have good stuff as teachers, even though in the end they might have been, let's say, spiritually inadequate? Did their technology work? Because that always interests me. I just have this bias um, that you can't really do good in the world if you're gummed up like that. And I know that that's too black and white a way of looking at it.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose that when carts go radically off the track, sometimes maybe they plow a nice furrow for wildflowers to grow in the next season.